Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to let a TBR jar choose my October TBR. Wow, that was a mouthful. So I have put a few prompts in here, not many because I was just getting started, but I have this cute, actually supposed to be like for candles, but I thought it would be perfect for October. So I have a few prompts in here. I have tried to put a few full ones in as well as just regular prompts. I'm also going to be unwrapping 3 of the books because the past 2 months I've completely forgotten to unwrap them. We have 3 to unwrap in today's video, which is perfect. And also there's some books on that's not on my physical TBR that I'd like to get on today's TBR through the prompts, but if I don't, I'm just going to add them onto the end anyway. So I've got to keep that in mind, deciding how many I want to choose. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to mix this up a little because I don't think I have. First prompt. Okay, a book you've been avoiding. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, a book you've been avoiding. Okay, one I have been avoiding for a while is Dance of Thieves. This one has been on my TBR for so long. I don't even know how long anymore, but I know it's been a few years. I do need to get it off. I have been avoiding it. This is just one that intimidates me for some reason. I don't know why. I know that a lot of people love it. A lot of people rate it 5 stars. I think it's just because it's fantasy, and I have heard some people say that it's like on the higher end of fantasy. I'm not too sure, and I don't know what it's about, so maybe if I do a little bit of research, hopefully not getting spoilers, maybe it will intrigue me a little bit. I don't know, but I am going to add this one to the TBR because it does need to be read. I don't know how many I'm going to choose. Normally I choose about 6 to 8, so I might keep it in like that range. Oh, this one feels like a thick one. Are you kidding me? A book that has been on the TBR the longest. This TBR jar is really trying to get me to read my books. Okay, to be completely honest, I think I have just picked one of the books that have been on there the longest, so I've got to try and okay, it probably hasn't been on my TBR the longest, but it's probably one of the longest ones, and that is A Study in Drowning, just because I'm gonna put this one on my TBR. I keep forgetting to read it, and it has been on so many TBRs. Wow, all I can hear is like the pink. Yeah, I have been meaning to read this one, and I was very close to picking it up, but then I saw a review of someone like not liking it, and then it put me off. So I do need to read it because I am still intrigued by it. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear pinking. It's my sister. Okay, third one. Okay, next prompt. Okay, this one's interesting. A book with a black cover on it. I don't know if I'll be able to show that. Wow, okay, we're going with the black theme anyway, because although this one's kind of green, I go in the dark colours anyway. The one I'm going to go with is Guild, just because it is fantasy, and I feel like I want to try and get through as much of my fantasy throughout October as I possibly can, just because, you know, fall fantasy kind of goes. Also, this is on my autumn TBR, so it works perfectly. So is Dance of Thieves actually, but then we also do have some thrillers, but I just don't think that's going for the vibe, and this has also been on my TBR the longest, so I feel like I have to kind of go with this one, you know. So we're gonna go with Guild. Okay, fourth prompt. Oh, a book that matches what you're wearing. Why did I put this one in? This one's gonna be so hard. Okay, so I'm wearing a grey top with a car on it. I can go with something, a book with a car on the cover, or like a grey book type thing. I don't know if we have a grey book, although I suppose this could kind of be grey, although the pink really doesn't match. So this one has a car on it. Now, an F1 car. Not the same car that I'm wearing, but a car nonetheless, but I feel like the colours don't match. This would have matched if it was the side. If I'm going by the spine, do I go by the spine? Depends. Do I go for the colour and I go from the side of the book, or do I go because of the car? I don't know if I have one that matches any better. What do you think, Lexi? There you go. I just asked my sister's opinion. She said this one because it actually matches, which, I mean, good point. So we'll go with the spine of this one, which is Sea of Glass by Cassandra Clare. I was really enjoying this series while reading it. I put a stop to it for some reason, so I am looking forward to getting back to it. Fifth one. Read a book in your 25 books in 2025 list. Okay, so by the looks of it, I've read well, not majority, but I've read quite a bit of my 25 books in 2025 list, which I'm actually surprised about. The one I'm going to go with is Underlock, because I have been wanting to read this book for a while, but the thickness of it is intimidating me, but I'm thinking I can just read it on my Kindle because I read fast on my Kindle. I have heard controversial things about it. People either love it or people don't, but excited for it at the same time, so I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with one more from the prompts, because then we also do have the wrapped books and like the extras that I want to add on if we don't. So last one. Oh, okay, perfect. We did get one of the full ones that I purposely put in there, and that is read a book with full colours. That could be red, orange, yellow, those type of colours. Now I do have a perfect one and it's not on my physical TBR, and it is one that I wanted to try and get onto the TBR in general, and that is If It Makes You Happy. This is just fall all around, cannot deny it, because it is a fall book. Also it is my October book pick for my book club. If you are interested in joining, then the link is in the description below. I would love to see you over there. But yeah, that is one of the ones that I wanted to add on, so I'm going to choose for this prompt. The extra ones that I wanted to try and get onto the TBR, which to be fair I might just add them on anyway, is The Spell Shop, People Watching, God of Fury, God of War, Hawk, and Leave Me Behind. So those are the ones I was trying to get onto the TBR. Now finally we have the 3 wrapped books that I am hoping to catch up with during this month, because I also have the previous month's ones that I need to catch up with as well. But I'm hoping to start working on a reading vlog in October. I started at the beginning of the year, it didn't end the way I wanted to. Anyway, long story short, let's open the first one. I actually genuinely don't remember what's in any of these. I just want to preface that this one feels like a short book and I genuinely couldn't tell you what it is. So let's unwrap. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot that I had this book. Booked on a Feeling. This one I'm really excited for. I genuinely forgot I had this book because I bought it and then that is when she wrapped it like straight away, so I completely forgot. Become a lawyer, join a protagonist law firm, make partner. So it seems like it's about some type of lawyer, childhood summer best friends. Okay, interesting. I like the fact that it's short. Seems fun. Now I just find it really funny how all of these are black and then I'm going to add a bright pink one on top. Okay, so let's open this one. This is the second one. So we can say that was August. Yeah, August, September, October. I'm going to do it like that. Oh my goodness, no way. How did I not notice this gone? My half night stand. I didn't even notice this book gone. That is crazy to me. I honestly thought I would remember all the books that have disappeared, but no, it has been almost a year, so I'm not surprised. But yeah, my favourite half night stand. I've got to read this one by Christina Lauren. I'm genuinely surprised. I probably noticed when it was gone. I just find it really funny how it's like dark colours and now we're adding like summery colours to it. Switch the vibe. Okay, now for October's book. No way. Yeah, I completely forgot I owned this. I didn't realise it was gone. Again, I probably did when she wrapped it originally. That is my mum. If you don't know, these are the books that my mum wrapped in the beginning of the year. We were doing a challenge where I've got to complete all these books. Each month I kind of already failed that, so I'm going to try and complete them before the year ends instead. So we have Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail. Now I haven't read the first book, so I'm going to have to read the first book before I read this one. Now I think you can read them separately, but I would like to read them all anyway. So yeah, interesting. Okay, I'm very excited. I just find it funny, you know. You can definitely tell what ones I picked today and what ones were the wrapped books. Conclusion for the TBR is Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail, My Favourite Half Night Stand, Booked on a Feeling, Wonderlot, City of Glass, Guild, Dance of Thieves, Within Drowning, God of Fury, God of War, Hawk, Leave Me Behind, If It Makes You Happy, The Spell Shop, and People Watching. So we have a big TBR for October, but hopefully I can get through all of them, but if not majority of them, because I'm hoping to get back into the pace of reading. I feel it's slowly happening. I feel myself slowly wanting to pick up books, which is amazing. And if you don't know this already, I am behind in my 75 books in 75 days challenge. If you haven't seen my vlogs yet, make sure to please check them out because it's a crazy ride, let me just tell you. So I just uploaded a video for this one, which was week 4. You'll be updated, you'll see it all. Hopefully I can make my way through the majority of these and it'll help me towards my 75 books in 75. That is it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and leave this emoji if you're watching to the end, and I hope to see you all in my next one. Bye!